Have you ever wondered why she can't get you out of her mind? Why some men effortlessly occupy a woman's thoughts while others are forgotten the moment they leave? The difference isn't looks, it isn't money, it isn't even charm. It's something far more powerful. The mastery of specific psychological and emotional skills that create a deep, lasting impression. Pay close attention to skill number 7. It's the one most men completely overlook. Yet it's often the tipping point that transforms casual interest into genuine fascination. Today I'm revealing the 10 skills that make a woman think about you constantly, not through manipulation or games, but through authentic connection and personal development rooted in ancient wisdom and modern psychology. I'm from Meets Wisdom, and what I'm about to share might forever change how women perceive you. Drop a comment with the word presence if you're ready to develop these skills and become the man she can't stop thinking about. Before we dive in, remember that these skills aren't about tricks or manipulation. They're about becoming a man of substance, the kind of man worthy of her thoughts. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. Today we're focusing on becoming the kind of man who naturally occupies a woman's thoughts. If this content resonates with you, please hit that like button. It helps more men discover these life-changing insights. Skill number 1, emotional self-regulation. The first skill that makes you unforgettable is emotional self-regulation. The ability to maintain composure when others fall apart. When you demonstrate emotional stability in challenging situations, you create a stark contrast to the emotional volatility she may experience with others. This calm presence becomes a mental anchor for her, something her mind returns to repeatedly. As Seneca wisely noted, the greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. How to master this skill? 1. Practice mindfulness daily, even just 5 minutes too. Develop awareness of your emotional triggers. 3. Create space between stimulus and response. 4. Respond rather than react to challenging situations. Remember, this isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about processing them healthily and responding with intention. Comment below with a situation where you maintain composure when others didn't. I'd love to hear your experiences. Skill number 2, meaningful conversation. The second skill is mastering meaningful conversation. In a world of small talk and superficial exchanges, the man who can engage her mind on a deeper level stands out immediately. Most men make the critical mistake of keeping conversations light and entertaining, afraid to venture into deeper waters. Yet it's precisely those deeper conversations that create mental imprints she'll revisit in your absence. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By elevating the quality of your conversations, you elevate the quality of thoughts she associates with you. To master meaningful conversation, 1. Ask thoughtful questions that invite reflection. 2. Listen actively rather than waiting for your turn to speak. 3. Share vulnerable insights rather than impressive facts. 4. Connect ideas to values and deeper life philosophies. When you create mental and emotional depth in your conversations, you're creating mental pathways she'll return to repeatedly. Did you know that studies show women rate intellectual stimulation as more important for long-term attraction than physical appearance? That's the power of meaningful conversation. If you've experienced how deeper conversations create stronger connections, type depth in the comments. Skill number 3, authentic confidence. The third skill is authentic confidence, not the loud, boastful kind, but the quiet self-assurance that comes from self-knowledge. Nothing occupies a woman's thoughts like a man who is comfortable in his own skin. This form of confidence is magnetic because it's rare and valuable. As Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium taught, better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. Authentic confidence isn't about never making mistakes. It's about handling them with grace. To develop authentic confidence, 1. Identify and leverage your genuine strengths. 2. Acknowledge weaknesses without shame. 3. Set and achieve progressive goals. 4. Celebrate your unique journey instead of comparing to others. 5. Stand by your values and boundaries consistently. What makes this type of confidence so memorable is that it doesn't demand attention. It naturally attracts it. Remember, confidence is attractive, but arrogance is repulsive. The difference lies in how you carry yourself, not what you say about yourself. Have you noticed how authentic confidence affects how people perceive you? Share your thoughts below. Skill number 4, skillful unpredictability. The fourth skill is what I call skillful unpredictability, the art of being consistently inconsistent in captivating ways. The human brain is wired to notice and remember things that break patterns. When you demonstrate different facets of your personality and capabilities in different contexts, you become a mental puzzle she wants to solve. Epictetus advised, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This means being willing to show unexpected sides of yourself, even if they don't fit others' expectations. To master skillful unpredictability, 1. Develop diverse interests and capabilities. 2. Show different sides of yourself in different contexts. 3. Break expectations in positive ways. 4. Balance reliability with spontaneity. This isn't about being erratic or unreliable. It's about being more complex and interesting than she initially assumed. For example, the man who is assertive in his career but gentle with children, intellectual in conversation but playful in leisure, creates a mental contrast that's deeply memorable. What unexpected quality do you possess that surprises people when they discover it? Please feel free to comment below with your unique contrast. Skill number 5, purposeful presence. The fifth skill is purposeful presence, the ability to be fully engaged in the moment when you're with her and equally committed to your purpose when you're not. In our distracted world, genuine presence has become a rare and valuable currency. When you're truly present with her, not checking your phone, not thinking about work, not scanning the room, you create an intensity of connection that lingers in her mind. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Presence is about wanting nothing more than to experience the current moment fully. To develop purposeful presence, 1. Practice single tasking rather than multitasking. 2. Engage all your senses in the current moment. 3. Ask questions that show you're listening deeply. 4. Create technology-free spaces and times. Equally important is maintaining a presence in your purpose when you're apart. A man devoted to his mission creates the space for her to miss him. Did you know that neuroscience shows when we're fully present with someone, we activate mirror neurons that create deeper empathic bonds? That's the science behind why presence is so magnetic. If you've experienced the power of someone's full presence, type present in the comments below. Skill number 6, calibrated mystery. The sixth skill is calibrated mystery, revealing yourself progressively rather than all at once. Human psychology shows we're more intrigued by what we're still discovering than what we fully know. When you master the art of progressive self-disclosure, you create mental anticipation that keeps her thoughts returning to you. As Seneca observed, the part of life we really live is small, for all the rest of existence is not life, but merely time. Mystery creates anticipation that makes moments with you feel more alive. To master calibrated mystery, 1. Share insights about yourself progressively, not all at once. 2. Allow her to discover your talents and achievements organically. 3. Ask questions more often than you volunteer information. 4. Create space for curiosity and anticipation. This isn't about being secretive or playing games. It's about understanding that human connection deepens through progressive discovery. Think of it like a good book. If you read the last chapter first, you lose the journey. Similarly, revealing everything about yourself immediately removes the joy of discovery. What do you think is more intriguing? Someone who tells you everything immediately or someone you discover gradually? Share your thoughts below. Skill number 7, emotional intelligence. The seventh skill, and the one most men completely overlook, is emotional intelligence. The ability to understand and respond to her emotional world with depth and nuance. While many men excel at solving problems, fewer develop the capacity to navigate emotional currents skillfully. When you can name what she's feeling, validate her experience, and respond appropriately, you demonstrate a rare form of intelligence that stays with her. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius advised, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. This isn't pessimism, it's recognition that emotions often cloud judgment, including our own. To develop emotional intelligence, 1. Learn to identify and name different emotional states. 2. Practice reflecting emotions rather than trying to fix them. 3. Develop comfort with emotional intensity. 4. Share your own emotional experiences appropriately. When you demonstrate emotional intelligence, you become a safe harbor in the sometimes stormy sea of emotions. This creates profound trust and mental imprinting. Research shows emotional intelligence is a stronger predictor of relationship success than almost any other factor. It's worth developing this skill deliberately. Comment emotions if you've noticed how emotional understanding creates deeper connections. Skill number 8, philosophical depth. The 8th skill is philosophical depth, having developed wisdom about life's fundamental questions. In a shallow world, a man who has contemplated life's deeper questions and formed thoughtful perspectives creates remarkable contrast. When you can discuss meaning, purpose, values, and ethics with clarity, you engage her on a level few others reach. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Your philosophical depth should emerge naturally through your actions and perspectives, not through lecturing. To develop philosophical depth. 1. Read widely across philosophy, psychology, and wisdom traditions. 2. Develop your own considered positions on life's fundamental questions. 3. Apply philosophical insights to everyday challenges. 4. Balance intellectual rigor with practical application. When you possess philosophical depth, your perspectives on everyday situations reveal wisdom that continues to resonate in her thoughts. Remember that philosophical depth isn't about intellectual posturing. It's about applying timeless wisdom to modern life in ways that create value. What philosophical question has most influenced your approach to life? Share your insight in the comments below. Skill number 9, conscious contrast. The 9th skill is conscious contrast, deliberately differentiating yourself from common patterns in ways aligned with your authentic self. Psychology shows that distinctive memories persist longer than common ones. When you thoughtfully differentiate yourself from typical patterns men follow, you create mental distinction that keeps returning to her awareness. Seneca noted, "The greatest wealth is a poverty of desires." In a world where most people chase more, sometimes the man who wants less creates the strongest impression. To develop conscious contrast, 1. Identify common male behaviors and consider thoughtful alternatives. 2. Develop distinctive perspectives based on your authentic values. 3. Create memorable experiences that break from common patterns. 4. Choose quality over quantity in all areas of life. This isn't about being different for its own sake. It's about being mindfully distinctive in ways aligned with your values. For example, in a culture of constant digital connection, the man who creates phone-free experiences creates memorable contrast. In a hookup culture, the man who values deep connection stands out distinctively. What conscious choice have you made that positively distinguishes you from common patterns? Share below. Skill number 10, ethical integrity. The 10th and perhaps most powerful skill is ethical integrity, the consistent alignment between your words and actions, especially when it's difficult. Nothing creates stronger mental imprinting than witnessing someone choose what's right over what's easy. When you demonstrate consistent integrity, you create a contrast to the ethical compromises she may witness elsewhere. Marcus Aurelius counseled, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Integrity isn't something you claim, it's something you demonstrate consistently over time. To develop ethical integrity, 1. Clarify your core values and ethical principles. 2. Make decisions consistent with these values, even when costly. 3. Admit mistakes and make amends quickly. 4. Keep commitments consistently, especially small ones. What makes integrity so mentally compelling is its rarity. When most people adjust their principles based on convenience, the man who stands firm creates undeniable contrast. Research shows that integrity is consistently rated as one of the most attractive qualities in long-term partners across cultures. It's the foundation upon which lasting attraction is built. Comment integrity if you believe ethical consistency is the ultimate foundation of character. The integrated approach. Now, the real power comes not from mastering any single skill on this list, but from integrating them into a cohesive whole. When you combine emotional self-regulation with meaningful conversation, authentic confidence with purposeful presence, calibrated mystery with emotional intelligence, you create a multidimensional presence that occupies her thoughts in countless ways. As Stoic philosophy teaches us through Epictetus, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Focus on developing these skills within yourself without attachment to specific outcomes. Remember that the goal isn't to manipulate someone into thinking about you, it's to become the kind of person worth thinking about. Practical application. Let's discuss how to implement these skills in your daily life. 1. Start small. Choose one skill from this list that resonates most and focus on developing it consistently for 30 days before adding another. 2. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends how they experience you in relation to these skills. Often, others can see our blind spots more clearly than we can. 3. Create practice opportunities. Deliberately put yourself in situations that challenge you to apply these skills. 4. Journal your progress. Document your experiences applying these skills and what you learn from both successes and failures. 5. Study exemplars. Identify men who embody these qualities and analyze specifically what they do differently. The Stoic philosopher Seneca advised, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Be clear about which of these skills you're developing and why. Random effort produces random results. Which of these 10 skills do you already possess, and which do you need to develop? Comment below with your assessment. Conclusion. These 10 skills, emotional self-regulation, meaningful conversation, authentic confidence, skillful unpredictability, purposeful presence, calibrated mystery, emotional intelligence, philosophical depth, conscious contrast, and ethical integrity, create a compound effect that makes you not just memorable, but mentally magnetic. As Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By developing these skills, you're not just changing how she thinks about you, you're elevating the quality of your own life. If this video has helped you understand these skills more clearly, please hit that like button. It helps other men discover these insights. And if you're committed to becoming this kind of man, subscribe to Meets Wisdom and hit the notification bell. We release new content every week designed to help you develop wisdom in relationships and life. Remember, the goal isn't to occupy someone's thoughts through tricks or manipulation. It's to become genuinely worthy of their consideration through authentic self-development. Drop a comment with which of these skills you are committed to developing first, and one specific action you'll take this week to begin. Thank you for watching, and remember, true wisdom isn't just about knowing more, but becoming more. This is Meets Wisdom, wishing you growth, connection, and purpose.